is there an age limit to have stem cell therapy done for autism?
I don't think so. I lived that. I went to Duke and I know people there. The first thing I did was call Duke and say, sign my kid up. But they said, we only do, 8 and under. Your son is 22 years old. No. And I asked him, well, do you think he wouldn't benefit? And they said, we have no reason to suspect that he would not benefit, but we just do kids. And then I called Panama and I kind of heard the same thing. They tend to take kids up to 18. But when I read the baseline study, the study out of Johns Hopkins, which is the one that proved these children have neuroinflammation, they had a man who died, who was autistic, who was 42 years old. And when they looked at his brain, he had brain inflammation. So what this tells me is this neuroinflammation is probably a lifelong phenomenon for our children with autism. So as soon as I figured my son has neuroinflammation, to me, it doesn't matter how old he is, because the cells that he's about to be given, they don't know how old he is. They go in there, they figure out there's neuroinflammation, they migrate to it, they cuddle up to it, they turn his glial cells, from the G1 to G2 state. My wife and I decided that there are people like us whose children can't get on a plane and go to Panama or Mexico. But some people just physically can't get their children, on a plane. But speaking to the age, I believe you would rather want to treat younger more than older. If I could have given my son stem cells at 6 instead of 22, I would have. But, the research wasn't there.